Ben Simmons is being universally crushed over the last 24 hours plus for everything about his decision not to play in Game 4 of the Celtics and the 76ers series. And I thought this was interesting because it was only a few months ago that we were told by all the Twitter blue checks out there that it was actually very brave of Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles not to perform in their sports if they didn't feel like performing in their sports, if they weren't in the best mental space. And what we are seeing happen here is a clear difference in treatment depending on if you are a male athlete or a female athlete. This is what I argued months ago, so this is nothing new for me. But I do find it interesting that Ben Simmons is now in the crosshairs and everyone can crush him for not playing in the series between the Celtics and the 76ers, even in Game 4. Meanwhile, Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka were heroes, and it was courageous of them to put their mental health first and not engage in their sport. How do you explain the difference in treatment here? To me, it's pretty clear. It's because we have a far more lenient standard for women athletes than we do for male athletes. And that's why I argued, hey, I'm going to hold everybody to the same standard. If Simone Biles is not going to perform at the Olympics, I'm going to try to analogize that in my own mind to what would happen if Tom Brady came out and said, hey, guys, you know what? My head's not in the right place. I can't play in the Super Bowl. He would get destroyed. Like Ben Simmons, who is nowhere near as talented as Tom Brady, is getting destroyed right now. It was open season on Ben Simmons. There's no way to reconcile the way that he was treated with the way that Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles were treated, right? You can believe that athletes should sit out, but the standard should be the same for male and female athletes. And I think we judge athletes not just on their ability to perform, but for their willingness to perform. You can't quit at crucible moments in your career and be labeled a top athlete. You certainly shouldn't be praised for being courageous and brave for deciding not to play. That's your right. It's anybody's right not to do a job. It's not courageous and brave. I would just point out to you that the dichotomy between the treatment for Ben Simmons, Naomi Osaka, and Simone Biles is almost not being talked about anywhere, even though it is seismic in nature and illustrative of what I think is the difference in treatment between men and female athletes.